So, in this 25 years, they broke it into 4 stages of 25 each. And the first 25 years is referred to as the brahmacharya stage. That is the student stage. Within this 25-year period, you go to school, you graduate, and what have you. You get all your knowledge within this 25-year period. It was so structured. And then in the second 25-year period, you had what you call the Grihastha ashram. That's a household where you get married, you raise a family, you serve your community, and what have you. And then in the third quarter, it is called the Vanaprastha stage. Ban means the forest. At that stage, you begin to renounce gradually the world. So gradually you go and you do your meditation and so on, and try to give up. And then in the final 25 years, it is called sannyas. That is when you give up totally all connections to the material world. There was this couple, Manu and Shatrupa, a king and queen. And they had reached the 4th stage of life, the sannyas stage. And they are saying to themselves, you know something, we have reached this 4th stage of life, and we are still occupied in the worldly affairs. And having taken a firm decision in the mind, it is time to move on and to give up the worldly things. They passed on their kingdom to their children, and they moved on to the forest called Naimisharan. Naimisharan is a place where there is a collection of people, of devotees, who perform great tapasya, great devotion, great bhakti. So it's a place filled with energy of a spiritual nature. And the moment you enter in such a place, your whole thinking becomes different. Your life, just because of the vibrations coming out of that particular place, it changes you. And that is the profundity of that place, the type of energy that you get. Because if you're in a place where only devotion is being conducted, bhakti, tapasya, chanting of the name, that creates a certain vibration which brings peace and serenity to the mind. So they went there and they joined up with the saints and sages and they began to conduct meditations. And they were chanting this mantra, this 12-lettered mantra, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. That became their daily routine. And at all times, on their lips were these words, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. They began fasting. They fasted on vegetables and roots. Then they began to fast on water alone, and then on air alone, and then they gave up air. Because there was a progression in their spiritual development as they engaged in all these practices. And now, by then, their bodies became completely emaciated. They were like skin and bone. But they never gave up. They weren't thinking about their physical appearance. And so profound was their devotion that the Lord was extremely happy. Brahma, Vishnu, and Mahesh, the three of them, tried to awaken them from that spiritual practice. But they never woke up. They were so infused in that kind of action that no voice could change them or to awaken them from that. But then, suddenly, a voice came from the heaven. And that solemn voice, it thundered in that area. It created such a song that they were awakened from that. And the Lord said, I am deeply pleased with your devotion. Please ask of a boon.